Woo-hoo-hoo. Whoa. You make plans and look what happens. Ah. Not everything follows your orders. And since my computer did not want to cooperate, I had to revert to Old Faithful, which is my trusty phone. So we're gonna see how this is going. I welcome all of you in to hopefully the first annual, where I will be doing divination readings, and we're going to be starting them out with Aries. Because I didn't do October's, I'm going to do for the rest of the year. So that way, if there are any Aries out there, I hope that this will be of interest to you. So as you can see, this is not your usual astrology chart. This is one of my inventions, and I call it a soul chart. And I put you, your birth sign, into the first house of self. And as you can see, in the first house, you have some planetary transits that are going on. So the wounded healer, what have you been working on? And it is a big time working on. And if I were you, I would identify where that thorn is and pull it out before Jupiter comes back around again. Right now, you're going to have a little bit of a reprieve because Jupiter's going back into the 12th house, but that means that you're just not going to have to work upon yourself as much as you had hoped. But you will, because Jupiter is going to be exposing more of your secrets and your hidden enemies, who are more than happy to reveal those secrets. So if you have any skeletons in your closet, I would suggest now is a good time of year to open up that closet door and to clear them out, because that could possibly be where your pain is coming from, because we are only as sick as our secrets. Now, for those of you who are joining, welcome. This is Aries. I'm going to be going down the list and doing a divination for each sign of the planetary aspects that are going on until the end of the year. So, as I said, right now I'm working on Aries. If you were to have any specific questions, you can email me, GLoLady@protonmail.com, GLoLady @protonmail.com, and we'll see if my emails get to me. which I'm still waiting for. Okay, hey, it's my birthday today. Cheryl Ann, well, happy birthday. That is fantastic. And you are a Scorpio, and right now I'm working on Aries, telling Aries what they are going to be happening at the from now until the end of the year. Like you're the first one, so if you want to hang on and let me finish up Aries, I will skip the Scorpio after we're done here. How's that? So, Aries, money, unusual, inspirational ways of making money. And it has to be worth it. What is it that you have been wanting to do to make money, but for some reason you have been held back? Did you feel that you did not have the talent and that you went and you are getting more information for your desires, your hopes and wishes of what you really want to do? That is a possibility, and it's one that I would say go for it. Because if you work upon and communicate it out there, you just never know to whom you're speaking to. You have good communications going out in your career and getting things in order. So don't hold yourself back, Aries. Put yourself out there. You've got a lot going on from now until the end of the year, and more so. You've got that planetary, let me see, all the career changes that you've been going through since 2008. Well, you would think that you would know which one you want to settle for at this time. And that will be something that will be more clearer coming up towards the end of the year. So ideas that you have, things that you want to do, go and learn what you need to learn. The money will be there. Okay, so what you're a little bit worried about now, don't be so worried, because there's new beginnings. There were new beginnings with money coming in through other people. So be creative and learn what you need to learn in order to, whether it's for a better job or whether it is for your own career. What is it that you really need to do in order to heal you? So, Aries will probably be hopping around, and I'll probably add a little bit more as we go. Maybe I'll just start them out each night, and starting with a different one, and see if we can find out some more things that are going on. But since Cheryl is here and it's her birthday today, I would say it's only fitting that we find our Scorpio. And it's like, okay, where'd our Scorpio go? Our Scorpio got mixed up, but that's okay. We found her. All right. So, Cheryl, did you have any specific questions of what you wanted to know? Or do you want me to just let you know what kind of planetary that you got from now until the end of the year? And this will be planetary aspects that will be affecting everyone who has a Scorpio sun. Okay? It all depends on what astrologer you are speaking to. Some say that it is from October the 23rd until November the 21st. And then you have some old school that go by the 20th to the 20th. So if you're right there on a cusp, then I would suggest listening to whether it's either at the beginning Libra or the next one would be Sagittarius. Ah, sorry. Every now and then I'm going to have to take a drink because my throat will dry out if I speak without. Okay, so I'm not sure what kind of color is showing up on this. I really wanted to do it on my computer, but I make plans and God laughs, or rather, yeah, someone's laughing. So, September's in the red, October is in a brown, November is green, and December is blue. So hopefully that will show up, but if you look at the different houses, this is different than a regular wheel. I call it my soul chart. And Scorpio goes into the first house because it is about self. And you are starting to take care of self. And the new beginnings in the new moon, the solar eclipse new moon that we just had on the 25th, I'm sure that it had a effect on your life. What kind of new beginnings did you make? What kind of new shedding? Are you finally starting to love you more and start speaking about your worth? Say what you mean what you say, don't say it mean. And if you're used to sugarcoating it, sometimes truth is brutal. So you might want to think before you sting someone with your tail. So as we're going on, we are coming into money. Money is going to be coming in November. Ways to make money, fun ways to make money. Are you creative? Are you creating something that will bring a profit in? November, that's a good time to make some money, and money well spent. So you don't want to have too much fun and blow all kinds of money, because Sagittarius in there is a fun-loving sign. So make sure that it is of value. Just don't blow for the sake of blowing. Even though retail therapy does make a person feel good, you don't want the guilt that's connected to it afterwards. Now, as we're going, there have been a lot of, or shall I say, some challenges in communications. Travels that you had planned, a lot of things that you had planned just haven't been planning out. And look at the communications that there have been a block in since 2008. And that is when Pluto went into Capricorn. So there was a lot of changes. It's what did you have to learn? Did you have to become more grounded in that. It's like the position in the career house is Leo. So Leo being a front man, is that where some of the problem lies? That you needed to be out into the front, but you have not um, jumped on it. Seeing that there were some opportunities that you had in August and September for new career opportunities. And what I'm saying now coincides with all Scorpios at this time. But looking at the planetary, what's going on, um, the holding back, the not doing, are you being the front man? Even though Scorpio doesn't usually like to, they like to be more on the hidden side of. But that doesn't mean that you still don't need to get your ideas out there and your hopes and wishes. How can you do it? And now it's like pushing into more of a helping and healing in society, a pushing more so what's fair and balanced. And we are all pieces of a puzzle. So we ask, well, what can we do? Well, what is your gut telling you to do? If more people would listen to their gut, and that is their God unto thee, then, yeah, that genius hinges on insanity only when you're not true to yourself. So if you're not true to yourself, well, you wonder why you're feeling a little bit crazy lately. And that's for everybody, because everybody is going through a transition of some form or fashion. Everybody has Pluto going through their lives in some aspect of it. And Scorpio just happens to have Pluto transiting their communications and learning how to speak up and learning their value. And don't be buying your friends off. It might feel good at the time to be buying excess, but does it really make you feel better? Does it really make them like you more? Maybe it's just time spent with them. And if they are looking for their worth in a financial reward, well, maybe they really aren't a true friend after all. And maybe that might have been something that you have been considering, who your friends are and who your friends aren't. And that might be a little bit of confusion as to those secrets and the hidden enemies that came out more so in September, October, that they've just been pointed out. And now it's like success is the best revenge. Success is the best reward. So what can you do to reward yourself, to make you feel good? And as I stated, don't be buying your friends. If the friends are only there for the money that you spend on them, well, what is the price? What is the price that you're willing to pay? What is the price that they're willing to pay to be a friend of yours? That's the question that I would be asking myself more so. And it looks like there's some new kinds of work. Are you going to be looking for new kinds of work? And yeah, I would probably say you've got a few more irons that you want to put in the fire before you are really, this is what you want to do. And that's Aries. Aries in your work sector. Now, in the sixth house, that's health, work, daily routine, service to others. And with Aries there, that means that you tend to start a lot of jobs, but you don't always finish them. And for those of you just joining, we are talking about the planetary aspect of Scorpio up from now until the end of the year. What things that would be good to focus on? What things would be good to let go? We have Saturn. Saturn is going through the fourth house, your home life. And does that mean that you're working on? It has to be peaceful for everyone's life.